Hey guys, this is Ao from Catalyst here. This video is going to be more about, I guess, letting you guys know that DJ Vlad is probably going to start uploading the other parts of this Aaron Carter interview that he did the other day. I'm sure if you guys were following the story, you guys would know that he showed up at DJ Vlad, who is a quite a reputable interviewer. I've been following DJ Vlad for years. He mostly interviews like hip hop artists, but since he's gotten bigger, he's expanded his horizons and pretty much interviews anybody who is anybody at this point. So this video is titled Aaron Carter on selling 60 million albums, Nick joining Backstreet Boys, getting abused by his sister, part 1. So this is going to be, I don't know how many parts there's going to be. Obviously, we don't know how long the interview was, but you probably going to have to subscribe to Vlad's channel and watch for it because he's probably not going to upload it in chronological order, is what I'm assuming.
And then things kind of started popping off, with my brother. And then with me, I came about 2 years after he started. So he got put into Backstreet Boys when he was 13 years old.
Okay,
My
what year
brother's
was that?
7 years older than me, and I started when I was 6.
Okay, so you guys are growing up, and there's 5 of you?
There was 5 children from the same mom and dad. My dad had 11 children.
Ah, okay.
He like Bob Marley.
But you grew up with 5.
So I think this is going to be interesting if he talks about a lot of the family story, because from what I can gather personally, I can't really find much like interviews on anything from anybody about the family situation. Like we can make inferences, and there has been stuff in the media over the years, but I would love to hear like a linear even if it's just from Aaron's side. Like, I feel like we don't really have that.
5 kids.
5 kids, yeah.
Okay, and you have a twin sister.
I do.
Got it. Okay, and from what I understand, it was somewhat of a dysfunctional home.
I think each child in the family has their own 2 cents and their own perspectives. In my opinion, being the baby of the family, like Michael Jackson and like people like that, what they try to do is like older family members is they always try to become the patriarchs and the matriarchs of the family. Mm-hmm. But the fact of the matter is I'm 32, going to be 33 years old, and I am the real patriarch of my family. Because I look out for my mom. I put her in rehab last year. I put myself in rehab if I have problems. I'm the only one who's actually done it in my family and then was able to help another family member do it. And so I really love my family, but at the same time, I would much rather be appreciated for my accolades versus shortcomings that I have overcome and transcended from, if that makes sense.
I got you. Because, you've talked about abuse from some of the siblings.
Yeah.
Like you talked about how your sister did something to you, or?
Yeah, you know what? Unfortunately, for me, I had to...
Oh, man, is this interview going to get like this juicy? Is it really going to get like that?
Really release these skeletons from my closet and be as transparent with the world as possible. Because I felt like this is the only way that, well, not the only way, but one of the ways that people will have a newfound respect for me is because I'm not afraid to speak the truth. People know that. I ain't been arrested in the last year. Ain't nobody caught me on nothing. And I've been having people trying to set me up and do all kinds of stuff. I got 5 restraining orders right now. You know what I mean? From my family. When they're sending me messages on Christmas.
It's so weird.
I supposedly wanted to.
It's so weird, like seeing him do this through like a high quality camera. Sorry, I know this isn't like related to like the interview, but if you're following the Carterverse, we see Aaron do this speech through Instagram Live. It's so weird seeing it done through like a high quality camera. I don't know why, that's just weird to me. But in any case, like, I wonder how deep this interview is going to go. This says it's part 1. So I'm not trying to get too gassed up because there's nothing uploaded after this. I'm pretty sure, and I'm sure we're gonna have to wait a while because Vlad uploads. I'm pretty sure he uploads not chronologically, which is a good tactic so that you can watch his channel and make sure that it is gonna be there. Instead of giving it all to you at once. But I wonder how much he's gonna touch on the restraining order stuff. Like this is gonna be some tea potentially. So let's continue watching this.
Kill my sister-in-law and her unborn child because I broke up with my ex-girlfriend, who's crazy Russian bitch, and she made up a lie.
Okay.
Like, nothing's gonna transpire from that. Nothing's gonna happen. I hope the best for my family, right? But I don't like fallacies. And I don't like it when I'm shining the light on somebody else for their free, for them to try to turn around and make it about me. Because I will tell you right now, I'm not an Orlando Brown. All right? I'm not one of these kids that didn't come back, that was a Disney star. First of all, when I did Disney, I always played Aaron Carter, by the way. I was never a character.
You were already a star at that point.
I was only Aaron Carter.
Yeah.
When I did Jimmy Neutron, I did mostly Nickelodeon stuff. I did the whole Jimmy Neutron soundtrack. Aaron Carter, Aaron Carter, Aaron Carter. It was never some sort of fake name. So it was always me.
Well, your brother, before he joined Backstreet Boys, was actually offered to join the Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah. Apparently, that's what he was talking about the other day.
Yeah, and he turned it down.
Okay.
I guess they turned down like $50,000 to
I
go with the
don't know
Backstreet
about all
Boys.
that, but
Okay.
I might not even been like walking around yet. So.
Okay. Do you
I
remember?
think it was like 8 or 9 or something when that happened. So I might have been a toddler at that point.
Okay. Well, because you dropped a year after Backstreet Boys?
I dropped about 2 years after. So they put everyone together at 13 years old. And then they had Sam Licata and Sam and Charles.
That's funny. You notice how agitated he gets when his brother gets mentioned, when Nick gets mentioned.
And then Brian and Kevin came in and replaced them. So Backstreet Boys started taking off about the time that Nick was 15. And then I was already put into Tampa Paragon Music School when I was 7 years old doing punk music. Because I was listening, it was the grunge days. In 95, 96. So I was doing Kurt Cobain, Tom Petty, Bush, Savage Garden, Glassjaw.
Did he just say
stuff like that? That's and
does he mean Soundgarden?
As much as I have my qualms and my dislikes with my family and maybe things that they said that I'm upset about, I still love them at the end of the day. But I will call them out on their bull.
Or Savage Garden actually? Oh no, I guess Savage Garden actually project. But wow, so even just from that short little one-part thing, Aaron is opening up, to questions that I feel like he never usually touches upon in the way that he was. Again, it's a 6-minute piece, so I don't really know where exactly this interview is gonna go. So I can't make too much of a definitive opinion on it, but it's gonna be kind of cool if the interview goes in this direction, because I feel like it's gonna be touching on some hot stuff. Let me know what you guys think of this interview. Are you guys excited for it? I don't know, since I've been following Aaron, I don't know if he's done an interview like this yet. Obviously a lot of us have seen the No Jumper interviews and stuff like that, but that already happened. I wasn't following the drama by the time I saw those interviews. Those are the interviews that made me follow the drama. So seeing what's going to happen, it's probably not going to be like those where he's, flipping script and stuff like that. So, I'm not expecting Aaron to be off the walls, but if he's going to be dropping some tea on the ROs, on the court cases, on everything that's going on, that's going to be pretty interesting. And if he's going to start bringing up, he already brought up one ex-girlfriend. Is he just going to go off? Is he just going to go off? maybe not. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.